And welcome into the booth, everyone. We're in inning number 5 already with 2 away. Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is line to left, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Now at the plate, Dominic Smith. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Travis d'Arnaud will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there for strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Fouled off. Now the 0-1. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. d'Arnaud stands at first with 1 out. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Holiday's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Juan Lagares. Lifetime history with Alex Wood. Comes in with 6 hits in 23 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Comes set with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit. Now to the plate, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No runs on 6 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Robert Gesellman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So a line drive double here has him in business to start the inning. And as we check out our Reds leaderboard, we find that he currently sits 3rd best on the club in that department. First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Hit hard to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Devin Mesoraco has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, man, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Shortstop.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. He
pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like extra bases right off the bat as things carry him off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Lagares looks up. Gone. Off the apple. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
The third baseman, number 7.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He'll get it into second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
The batter, the second baseman.
And here's Jose Peraza, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Ready now, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Baseman, Robinson.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Infield in the overshift here now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here's Jed Lowry now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 22.
So striding in, Dominic Smith, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Justin
popped him up.
Wilson now playing shortstop and batting 9.
McNeil is there to make the play, and good work to take care of Holiday on just 1 pitch. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Devin Mesoraco comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 0-1 delivery. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Lagares, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Here's Echeverria now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one down now. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Pulled toward right center field. And Holliday's got this one, and there are 2 gone. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Puig on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Alex Wood. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only is he throwing the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Jesse Winker. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
It can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third base.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Jerry Familia, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Jerry.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Conforto is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The left fielder,
stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Michael Conforto comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Base hit into right center. Rajay Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
Now the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Conforto, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And it's fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get Paul Sewald. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51.
Stepping in, Matt Holliday.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Into the box, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Lagares has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Devin Mesoraco. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. Hit high and deep out to left field. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here with this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Hit high and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Luis Avilan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Jesse Winker. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. In now, Dominic Smith starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Danny Echeverria comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Mets down to their final out now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In a day and age where we don't see very many complete games.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the 1st inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
19-2 in tonight's game. The Reds scored 19 times in the And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ballpark in Flushing, Queens. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. The Reds are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Peraza.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
On to first to complete the double play. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, Natty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they have not been playing. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. So digging in now, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
He pulls this one into right, but he will close fast out there in right field. Matt Holliday standing in now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Holliday.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And now is Yasiel Puig, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Lagares is going to get there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night, so we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes, for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Castillo is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
No balls and 1 strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So we got him looking there. Michael Conforto becomes out number 2 this inning. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end. Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit high and deep out to left field, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
You're seeing this lineup's eyes light up when this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. Not only is he missing over the heart of the plate, he's missing up. That's an excellent job right there to make him pay once again.
Into the box, Billy Big Daddy. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So 1 gone now in the Cincinnati third. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. Now batting, Matt Holliday. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. A bouncer to the left side. To second, there's Cano. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So stepping in, Dominic Smith, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you. He's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Now a bunt attempt here, and this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Big Daddy is there, and he makes the catch for the out. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Now at the plate, Scott Schebler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
The right fielder, number 66.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Roll, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Lagares is right there, one down.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in to hit next, it'll be the pitcher, Luis Castillo. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Smoke toward third. Frazier is there. Oh, look at Frazier. It's there, and he's out. Here's Jed. Lowry now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. This swings down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
Well, the word around the league is that this is a pitcher's ballpark, but it's certainly not playing that way in this one. The last bomb makes it 4 home runs between these two teams, and we might not be done yet.
Settling in now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets digging in and looking for more. Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in now, Billy Big Daddy. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. 46 now for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
The third baseman, number 7.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Line toward the alley in left center. And Holiday finds the alley. This will be good for extra bases.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Schebler.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Now batting. Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And this will get out near the 358 marker.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through a base hit. And here's Jose Peraza. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Into the box now, Billy Big Daddy. This one also hit deep to left field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Cincinnati.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
This pitcher must think he's cursed or something. He gives up back-to-back homers, is obviously rattled a little bit, and the next batter barely even waits for the first pitch to cross the plate.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Standing in now, Scott Schebler. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Yasiel Puig. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Now digging in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier's up with it. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the hole. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Popped high in the air. Iglesias calls for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now
Jeff McNeil will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 6.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one.
And the throw to first is there. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Wilson.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jose Peraza. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And they get the out at first. Score it 1-2-3 on the putout. And now let's see if he's okay. Ready for another shot now. Billy Big Daddy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Lagares is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left. Next up for New York, Jed Lowry. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Another 0-2 coming. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
He pulls this one into right. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The right fielder, number 30.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Cano, base runner at first with 1 out. Behind 0-2 now. Shot toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Holiday is there. Let's see if they test it. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Holiday has to retreat to the track, but now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Scott Schebler. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 home. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Danny.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Tyler Bachelor enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Now playing third.
Stepping in now, Luis Castillo, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Lagares is right there, 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jose Peraza, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Edwin Diaz comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And how about that right out of the bullpen? Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Here's Juan Lagares, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lagares brings batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Echeverria leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Big Daddy is there. 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
0-1 the count. Lifted the other way out to left center. Holiday is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. He went deep back in the 5th.
Holiday.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's Holliday with a drive. This is to deep left field. Gone!
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smith comes up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Striding in, Yasiel Puig head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box, Devin Mesoraco. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll see what he can do leading off the homemade. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Puig. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all we could do right there, Dan.
You know, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Behind 0-2 now. Conforto stands at first with one out. Little chopper back to the mound. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are two on as we'll see how this is scored.
Number 22.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dominic Smith goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he popped him up. Big Daddy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Ramos is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that. Paul Sewell enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Castillo. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Now a ball lined to the left side. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Peraza. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
The first baseman, number 19.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Standing in now, Billy Big Daddy. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Lagares is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Eugenio Suarez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Shot towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Now batting.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in now, Matt Holliday. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Jerry's Familia takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Into the box, Yasiel Puig. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Riding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Robbie Cano now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line drive to left. And that's down in front of Holliday for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
This one's down to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him. But he battled, and he finished the game, and he picked up the win along the way, too.
29-7 this evening. Cincinnati took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Castillo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Steven Matz allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Mets. The Reds look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peraza.
Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
Batting second. The second base.
Into the box now. Jose Iglesias. He swings and lines it to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You want I talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Davis is there. He's got it. And there are 2 down now.
Batting fourth.
So first opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Central between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Standing in, Ben Zobrist. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis.
First pitch, 105.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't. Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Anthony Rizzo.
So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo.